take nothing to do that. But bringing up my son Damson, bringing up my son Damson. Gotta give my nigga a round of applause. Come on, Snowfall. You know we getting to it. We an hour in.
Here
I'm
we
getting
go.
the Snowfall.
Here we
It's
go.
like, come on, man. Come on, round of applause. We gotta give me another round of applause, man. Come on. That's TV. That's writing. That's amazement. That's what you call good.
That was probably one of the best
fucking-
season finales I ever watched.
That for me,
sure.
that's the best season finale I've ever seen. I haven't seen many, but that's the best season finale
That
I've ever seen.
shit was definitely, oh shit.
Like
Like,
mad
oh
unexpected.
shit.
I was like, wait a minute. Plot
but
twist.
then it's like, yeah, crazy plot twist.
But it's
Plot
like it's
twist.
exactly what I expected. After it's like, nah, that's what if I expect anything different, that'd be weird.
I thought boy was about to get that bread.
Yeah.
And then clip him.
But he been doing this for mad long, so it was just like I didn't expect it. I was like, whoa.
Yo, but it all came full circle, right? Because then I went back and watched episode 1 of season 1. Episode 1, he's working in Cho's, and that's the same store that he went in at the end where he got the $20 from Leon.
Yep.
Same store he was working in. When what was his girl name? Mel?
In the beginning.
When she walked in, and they was in there talking, and she was like, why you dropped out of school? Like, why you not going to school and all that? He was just like, because I want to be free from it all. And that's the exact words he said to Leon at the end, like when they took the crib.
That's facts.
The end of the first episode, he saw his dad. He saw Alton walking drunk on the street.
Yep.
It's exactly how he ended up. It's like, my nigga, when you go back, whoever wrote that shit, nigga,
They knew what they was doing.
paying homage to John Singleton with showing Boys in the Hood being shot. And he was like, I'm not going to win no Oscar. Like, that was Boys in the Hood being shot right there. Like, just even paying homage to that. That shit was a masterpiece. Like, from the beginning. And my thing is, like, everybody was like, Franklin wouldn't, the Franklin I know wasn't going out like that. That wasn't the Franklin none of us knew. Like,
From the
that
beginning.
Franklin wasn't the Franklin that we knew.
Right.
Like, he didn't get turned out by drugs. Like, his drug was money
Money.
and power. Like, he had outs. He had a few outs. Like, he had outs, my nigga. He wasn't broke. He had $1 million because Shorty took the 800,000.
Yeah,
she
the
left him
bank,
with two. So he wasn't flat out broke. She took the 800,000 because you choked her. After she gave you the blueprint, like, yo, my nigga, we can sell these properties and we'll have money. It may not be all of it, but we'll have some bread. We can liquidate that and we can go start our new life somewhere else. Like, we're not gonna get the 37, but we can go get something.
Yeah.
This nigga went and sold. No, she wanted to sell the main one and keep the smaller ones. He sold the smaller ones and kept the main one.
Yeah.
The one that's the most expensive. Like, it doesn't think that's the dumb. It's the opposite. You do the opposite.
And it wasn't even done yet, right?
Nah, it wasn't. So it's like, my nigga.
Get rid of that
So
shit.
you dump that asset and you dump that liability and keep the assets. He did the opposite, right? Now every time you go see your mother, you're not even asking her how she doing.
Dead ass.
You're not even asking her how
Sign
she doing.
these
You're not checking on her or
papers.
nothing.
You like, Ma, yo, when she did that shit, when she killed
Yeah.
the motherfucker on the phone, I was just like,
Y'all, nah, I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. Cause why did this nigga Franklin grab the phone and just start yelling? Yo,
He said,
say
"Oh,
this
he's right
number.
here. He's right here.
He's still here.
Hold on.
Nah, yo, Reed. I'm like, yo, my nigga, he's gone.
It's
Yo,
just like, why
Franklin,
did you
he's
do
gone.
that?
He's gone.
Why did you do that? He was about to give me the 37. I
Yo,
was
bro,
like,
but he
why did
asking
she
her,
do that?
but he
though?
asking her like, yo, ma, how you doing? Now we gonna get you a lawyer. We gonna get you out of here. And then he immediately went to like, yo, but you couldn't wait 10 seconds. It's like, yo, my nigga, you realize she hasn't even said a word to you. But you know why she didn't say a word to him? Because the episode before that, when they was arguing about how it would work, she told him, once you get that money, because he was like, I'll do whatever for the bread. Once you get the money, we never speaking again. She said that in episode 9. She said, once you get the money, we'll never speak again. And he walked in the room, and that's when he poured the shit on Reed. She never spoke to that nigga again. From that part, she never spoke to that nigga again. She killed son. He asked her why. She just Put her hands up. She never spoke to that nigga again. And then in the next episode, she
But
didn't
he
say a
even
word to
get
him.
them.
She never said another word to him. No, it wasn't about the money. It's the fact that you're willing to lose your mother for the money.
Right.
That's all. It was more so over the fact that I just told you that if you're willing to go that far to get the bread, that we'll never speak again. And you said, "Fuck it, okay."
Yeah. So she sacrificed herself. Just
So here you go. Now you have
So you
that,
can be
and
free
you
And
from
don't
it
get
all.
the
your
money.
mother.
You lost your mother and the money. You because at the end of the day, she still protected you from the one thing she didn't want you to have,
Right.
which was the money. And then niggas is faulting Leon. It's like Leon just gave that nigga a half a ticket to do a couple days before.
And now you need.
Now you want all of my bread? You want the whole $3 million? That's not happening.
No.
And then niggas are saying Leon was wrong. Franklin looked that man in his face and said, "If you're not gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take
I'm
it."
gonna take it.
How y'all think he gonna take
So
it?
now you calling me pussy.
No, fuck. So you're willing to snake me for the bread, but I'm wrong for not giving it to you, and I'm wrong for not honoring what your mother didn't want you to have in the first place because I know where it's gonna take you. We forget that Leon killed the kid. Niggas be like, Leon so righteous, yeah, because he killed the kid. Like on some Franklin over Franklin's beef, he killed the kid.
What did his plug tell him in the beginning? Remember the Colombian? Was he Colombian?
Yeah, he told him the longer you live, the more mistakes you're gonna make. The longer you live, Avi told him, the longer you live, the more mistakes you're gonna make.
Yep.
And that's another thing. When he finally finds Peaches, I'm like, niggas is, oh, he got the money. It's in there. It's $5 million. Peaches ain't blow $5 million. There's no way Peaches blew $5 million. It's just not possible. He ain't blow $5 million. He in the house. He high. He ain't blow $5 million. That money in the safe. Didn't get in the safe, and it's $12,000 in there.
He blew that
and
money.
he laughed. You know why? Because that $12,000 in the first season changed his life. When he met Avi told him, "I want $12,000 for the brick." The first brick he ever got was $12,000. That changed his life. Now he got $12,000 and he can't do nothing with it. Like, and my nigga, that show, the way they came full circle with all of that shit, because I watched it probably watched the episode 8-9 times already.
It's low key like life.
Like
the way you start life and the way you end it.
Yo, but the one thing that I got from it is the person you spend your life hating the most. If you're not careful, you'll become. You'll become that exact person. Maybe it might not be like, because again, he hated his father specifically, but it may not be a specific person that you hate, but it may be a thing or a type of person that you hate. But like, if you don't fix it, nigga, you will become that exact person. You'll become that exact person. But I think
that's deeper than rap right there.
Yeah, you'll become that exact person. He hated his dad. He resented his father. Even when his father tried to change his life around, tried to help him out, all of that shit. Nigga, his father got into the game with him and was helping him in all. His mother and father got in the game with him and was trying to help him. His father, of course, tried to almost snitch or did snitch or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, like, you became exactly that. Like, you became exactly, and then your mother looked at Leon more of a son than you.
Because he acted like one, I feel like.
Because Leon, he understood it after a while. Yeah. Leon, like, she even told him, I don't like the way you're doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you, but I just don't like the way you're doing it. And he told her, I didn't come here for advice, because I'm not going to stop. Like, I didn't come here for advice. Yeah. I came here to check on you. Like, I didn't come here for advice. Like, I know you may not like it, but we're a little too late to go back. But she proud of him. He's checking on her. He asked Franklin, when was the last time you went to see your mother? Nigga said, seen her. Like, Louis hiding off in the ranch. Where she was, her, and, like, oh my God. The shit power can't do. The writing power can't do. She's hiding in the horse's stable. And she's running for the rest of her life in the one place she felt the most safety in sanction. Like, she felt at home on the ranch and with horses. Now her entire life is going to be spent with these horses, looking over her shoulder, anxious, nervous, can't fucking sleep at night. It's like,
crazy.
That shit is insane.
How did your piece turn into?
Like, your piece becomes your fucking nightmare. Like, your fucking Gustavo, he gets the phone call. He was checking that. Remember, he told his wife, I'm going to check this voicemail every single week until I hear from you. He checked that shit for 3 years. They had fast-forwarded 3 years. He checked it. She finally got to him. And I think that's gonna be in a spinoff because that shit didn't make sense to me. I watched this episode like 10 times. She called him because the goal was for her. They were gonna go to Mexico. He was gonna meet them in Mexico eventually.
Right.
She called, and when she called, she said that they were safe. They made it to North Carolina. And I'm like, nah, my nigga, she with the boys, and they gonna line your ass up.
Yeah.
They gonna get you to come out of hiding,
Right.
and they gonna line his ass up. But again, all of that shit just coming full circle. Like, I don't know. That show is just
100%.
motherfucking.
Yeah, that shit
That
is
shit is fucking amazing, yo.
like I told you, I'm glad I watched it the way I did. I'd have been tight waiting every week.
It's so
bro.
crazy. Yeah, facts.
I had to
That's
binge
facts.
watch that shit.
My brother is the one who put me on. He like, yo, you never watched Snowfall? I'm like, nah, what's Snowfall? He's like, bro, go start it now. As soon as I started it, I was sitting there like, I couldn't really get into it.
Because the first two episodes are slow.
He checking in with me every day, like, yo, did you see the part where Franklin started? And I was just like, yo, Shawnee, this is getting tough. This is getting
I
tough.
put so many people onto that shit.
Though.
Everybody I talked to, you see Snowfall? Like,
Yo, I had to bring the fire stick from my living room to my art room because I would have got no work done, bro. Like, I'm literally like watching this shit. Fuck this painting.
Yeah.
But I had to bring it back there because I'd have been in there for hours a day just watching that shit.
Well,
That shit is.
It's just good writing, and I always shit on Power for it being bad writing because,
That shit
like,